Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm back. Let's see here. Well, are we not streaming? Let me try something. Oh, there we go. That's the wrong screen. Got to take that other one down. Let me check my sound. Okay, there we go. So there we go. Let me kind of bring that down to the 30s. Put that there. Okie dokie. All righty. All righty. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. It is October 16th. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning, give or take. Give or take. So, but what is happening Eastern time? Shout out to everybody. Hopefully everybody's had a good weekend. Hopefully everybody had a good your favorite team won on Saturday or Sunday. So shout out to everybody that's out there still getting their game on. It's going to make a few general announcements here, and then we'll get it moving. And then y'all be here for about a half hour to 45 minutes. I got some other things to run and do this morning. So shout out to everybody that's coming later on. That's going to be listening. Leave your comments down. Simply like and share the video if you're interested. That's cool. If you think the podcast is cool, then if you want to support it, go ahead and put 5 on it if you want to. I got 5 on it. So through a Cash App and or PayPal. And if not, donate a like. That's always good. Hopefully everybody's willing to donate a like. Let me see here. There we go. There we go. All righty. There's that. There's that. Let's see here. There you go, Almighty Spartan God, messing with that endo weed. That's a classic. It's an oldie, but it's a classic. So still playing at parties and get people out there. So so yeah, but shout out to everybody that's here. So let me go ahead and get to the news. I'll start with a little Death Stranding. Well, actually, we'll start with a little break of the breaking news I just kind of saw this morning. Let me go and find it. Let's see here. Whoops. Let's see here. I guess I'll put it in. Yeah. All righty. So apparently, let me did I put that in wrong? Yep. Hold on. I did put that in wrong. Okay. So go to our good friends at WCC Tech. Let me do Mr. Share my screen here. Oh man, they kind of changed this around. Shout out to Titanfall Princess. I'm sorry I could not make it. I was at work. And you know how it is. You got to make the donuts, so to speak. And but yeah, according to our friends at WCC Tech, no Outer Worlds PS4 Pro enhancements, publisher says. Only enhanced on the Xbox One X. So again, if you're going to get Outer Worlds on the PlayStation 4, and you have a PlayStation 4 Pro, which most people don't, again, the base PS4 is still the top selling PS4, and it's been on the market longer, so it should be. It's gone on sale more, so it should be. But so apparently the Outer Worlds Obsidian, they are not going to include an enhanced version of the game. And again, I'm getting the game on PC, so It's going to be enhanced for me. But I believe comes out. Is it next Friday for people? And I believe if you have Game Pass, it comes out. So so it says right here. Says while the RPG is being released on multiple platforms, only the Xbox One X version will be enhanced. At least that's what the spokesperson from publisher Private Division told Windows Central. 4K on Xbox One, no enhancements for the Pro, he said. It says here, quite surprising, since normally both the Pro and X versions will receive enhancements in some way. Hopefully the game will receive, this is from WCC Tech, by the way, so I'm reading it from. Hopefully the game will receive a PS4 Pro patch post-launch, according to Microsoft's list of enhanced games, or Xbox X enhanced games. The Outer Worlds will support 4K Ultra HD on the X. Specific Xbox One X enhancements are unknown at this point. So Obsidian was acquired by Microsoft, and this is what I've always said to people, that when you get acquired, you're going to do what the parent company says, and this is a perfect example of a company that was an independent entity being acquired, and now they're going ahead and they're giving a version, although it's a version, a GIMP version for PlayStation. In this case, PlayStation. Okay, this is why I've always said before. I mean, when PlayStation was playing that Ninja Theory game, Hellblade. I said this last year. Had Microsoft, wanted to, Microsoft could have just kept that game from going physical. Okay, they couldn't stop it from going digital because it went digital on PlayStation and PC before they got acquired by Microsoft Gaming Studios. But the fact here is this proves my point when I said that over a year ago. I love this. You always, I think what Foxy Games says, time will always expose liars, people who lie and hypocrites. So, but this is a perfect example of a company, Obsidian, that everybody knows was acquired in 2018. Says it right here. Now they make a game, a game that was, granted, it was already being made, but there's not a doubt. Is there any doubt in anybody's mind that is watching now or will be watching later that the reason why this game is enhanced on Xbox and is not enhanced on the PlayStation is because this is a Microsoft first-party game. So, and which again is fine, but I love this. I love it. So. But it says The Outer Worlds, again, I'm getting this on PC. So it says The Outer Worlds is a new single-player sci-fi RPG from Obsidian and Private Divisions as you explore the furthest reaches of the galaxy and encounter a host of factions, all vying for power. You will decide to become one determining the fate of everyone. And I guess that's pronounced Halcyon. So we'll have to wait and see. It says in the corporate equation for the colony, you are the unplanned variable. So, all right, we'll have to wait and see. Again, I'm buying this. This is exactly why I have the PC. I don't have to worry about stuff like this. So, and I still may get it on PlayStation. If it goes on sale like Black Friday, if this game goes on sale and it's, $39.99, I may get it for PlayStation still. But I will play this on PC because if I'm going to be running around and shooting, I need to be doing that at 60 frames a second. I'm not for sure what it's going to run on the X, but I just want everybody to see this article. This is kind of broke like late in the evening or something like that. I was at work, so it may have broken in the afternoon. But this again proves it. When you get acquired, what's up, Jemiah Dixon? When you get acquired, and I don't care if this is shout out to King Thrash, he's in the chat. If King Thrash is working for, I don't know, Def Jam Records, and then King Thrash has a record deal with Def Jam Records, and it's a 3-album deal, and I buy Def Jam Records and I hear King Thrash's album and I think it's garbage, I mean straight up trash, I'm like, dude, I don't care if you had a deal with Def Jam. We're no longer Def Jam, we're Craig Jam, and Craig Jam think this is trash, your album's not coming out. I'm glad that happened because you all got to see this happen in real time. So, and so again, once you get acquired, You control the new people control your product. It doesn't matter about any other previous product. It doesn't matter about that. Doesn't matter what you signed. Doesn't matter what you handshook. Once you get acquired, you are now going to do what the company who acquired you is going to do. If you had I've seen this happen. If you had an office on the 5th floor and you get bought out and they say your office will now be on the 3rd floor, guess where your office will be? It's going to be on the 3rd floor. Period. End of discussion. So, but hopefully this proves that, and now we can move on. Is people need to shut up and listen to the Messiah. So, what's up, Carlos Fernandez? How you doing? So, the truth. How you doing, my brother? How you doing? So, so they probably salty about the Call of Duty deal. Well, my understanding is Call of Duty is going back to Xbox next generation. Okay, so have to wait and see. That's just a lot of people are talking about it's going back to Xbox, which they need something, because a lot of people, let's just be 100%, a lot of people aren't going to buy the Scarlet. They're just not. I'm not. It's going to sell its share to the hardcore Xbox people, but I really don't know what they're expecting out of it at this point. They already have the X does 4K gaming. The X does 60 frames per second. Both the Xbox, the new Xbox, and the new PlayStation are going to have checkerboarded solutions. They're going to both have 30 frames per second on games. Shout out to Foxy Games. And like he put out a tweet yesterday that's 100% accurate. And he's right. And I'm saying it too, if you're under the impression that every single game you're going to get next generation is going to be 2160p at 60 frames a second, you're nuts. You're crazy. That's not going to happen. If you want that, you're going to have to play game on PC. If you want 4K 60 on every game, you're going to have to get a PC. And that's just reality, folks. You're going to have, whether you play in high settings or low settings or ultra settings, how your graphics, that's on you. But as far as your resolution is concerned, you're going to be gaming on PC for 4K 60. The consoles aren't. They're 10 years away from every game being like that. Now, first party games, you're going to see a lot of, I think, with the graphics enhancements and stuff like that, the shadow enhancements, you're going to get a lot of 1440p 60 games, which is perfect for me. I highly recommend, if you're going to get another console, to really look at getting a monitor. Okay, I highly recommend looking at getting a monitor. So that's just me personally. I know with my Xbox X, I have that hooked to a monitor in my bedroom. It's right now, it's on a 1080p monitor. I'm trying to get a 1440p monitor. So that's reality. So because for me to play 1440p, I hook that up to the TV. So, and a friend of mine said, well, you might as well just play at 1080p if you're hooked up to a 4K TV. So, but yeah. So, shout out to Ghost. How you doing there, young man? So, how you doing? The Truth, how you doing? Raphael, is it Christmas? Or Christmas? Yeah, how you doing? So, I had a DW, do what you do squad in the building. So yeah, but we'll go ahead and move on. Go to some Death Stranding news here. But that right here, I love it. And again, I'm not saying what to do with your money. If you want to go buy this game on the Pro or on the PlayStation, by all means. I mean, I like science fiction, so I'm buying this game. With that said, however, I'm glad this happened, because this is real-time evidence, I like to call it, of what happens when you get acquired. So, because everything that you sign, once it's acquired, now becomes what I want it to be. There's a reason why when Disney bought Fox's properties and Fox's studios and stuff like that, Disney is the one in charge of recasting characters for, say, the X-Men and Fantastic Four. And Fox no longer has a casting department because Disney controls it. Now, does that mean that Disney won't farm out, some activity to Fox, because there are still some Fox studios in business? Of course it will. Of course it will. But they control it. The only persons that Disney does not control casting with when it comes to their properties is the Spider-Man properties. Sony cast everybody for the Spider-Man properties. They're the ones that cast Tom Hardy and Tom Holland. They're the ones who sign and are paying Woody Harrelson. Woody Harrelson is not getting because Woody Harrelson is playing Carnage, so he's getting his paychecks from Sony. Okay, now he may have a side deal with Disney on toys and stuff like that. He may have that, but as far as casting, he is cast by Sony again because Disney does not own Sony. Sony is that they're in a working a shared arrangement with Sony. So, but Sony still owns the Spider-Man character and owns the whatever 800-900 characters that come with it would come with Spider-Man. But I'm glad this played out in real time for you guys. I always knew when a company got acquired that what the company did is what the parent company that bought it does. Okay. Again, look at a sports analogy. If I don't know, if the Kansas City Chiefs get sold today, somebody buys the Kansas City Chiefs, the new owner comes in. The new owner does, by NFL bylaws, has to honor the contracts for this year. The contracts for next year all come up, and that's up to that new owner. If the new owner says, yeah, we'll just do the same thing, fine. But a lot of the times they won't do that. So but yeah, I'm loving this. I love the fact that this happened. So, but let's change it. Let's change it on up here. We'll talk about Death Stranding. So I got my Death Stranding news here. First things first, who is going to get Death Stranding? I mean, I'm getting it day one. So, so I'm excited for it. It's a Kojima game. Kojima's not let me down with the games of his that I've played. I haven't played all of them. I haven't played something that calls itself PT or part-time. I never played, Metal Gear. Is it Guns of the Patriots? I can't remember. Whatever Metal Gear 4 was, I never played Metal Gear 4. So, because again, I did not have a PlayStation at the time. I had a 360. But again, Metal Gear 4, I still remember to this day seeing that game, and I literally said, damn, I wish that game was on Xbox. So, and then Xbox got that dog shit Metal Gear game with Raiden, or it was trash. So, but I didn't play it. But we'll share the screen. If you don't know this, Death Stranding is, let me Mr. Share my screen. You don't have to show me these tips anymore. There we go. Death Stranding. And there we go. So Death Stranding and Link's Awakening is the top data firm's most anticipated holiday game. So this is the game, these two games right now, as far as what is being talked about being purchased is, let's see here. Did I do that right? Let's see here. There we go. And there we go. So according to the way traffic is rolling on the internet, Death Stranding, Link's Awakening are the two top anticipated games. So this is good news. This means that it's got really good traffic on it, and it's going to probably sell a lot. The Link's game is going to go gangbusters. They're going to go Berserk for that. But yeah, Death Stranding, I'm really looking forward to it. This I like the way Kojima has and Sony has marketed this game, because I'm still getting a lot of people who are claiming I don't know what the game is 100% about, and that to me is good for me. I understand there are people who are like, no, I want to know exactly what I'm going to be doing and stuff like that. I mean, I have a general sense on what's going to happen. And shout out to King Thrash. He's made a couple of videos. Go check them out. Go check his videos out on Death Stranding. He's got some really good theory videos out there. And so shout out to him for getting out there and putting those out. But again, I've not watched them, not because I don't think they're good videos. It's because if King Thrash is right, I'm like, oh man, this is what King Thrash was saying. So I want to be surprised by it. So, but shout out to anybody that's putting those videos out there. But at the end of the day, this is a very anticipated game. So, and of course, Call of Duty is. I'm really surprised about Respawn's Star Wars game. I know. In order for it to run on PC, you got to have a monster PC according to some of those specs that I've been hearing. So, I really need to look at that again because I looked at that like late the other night. I'm like, all right, let me look at this again. So, yeah. Now, to me, the Star Wars game here should be the biggest traffic game because the new Star Wars movie is coming out. And to me, that, and you have Disney Plus coming out with The Mandalorian, and then they're also going to have the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV shows on Disney Plus. So that I'm thinking that's crazy. But what it says here, Death Stranding is taking a different approach to single player games. So let's check out what old Kojima's got up his sleeve here. And so we'll have to wait and see, you know, in about a month. Yep. I don't know what the heck that's all about. So this talks about how he convinced Norman Reedus and these other people to be in the game. So, well, first things first, I personally think Lindsay Wagner probably needed some money. I mean, that's just my opinion. I'll never be able to prove it. She got more money than I got right now. She probably lost more money than I've ever made. With that said, what has Lindsay Wagner been in the last decade? It's made a lot of money. So, you know, but yeah, this is a pretty good article. It's from the Hollywood Reporter. This is one of the trades that I follow, movie trades. So the fact that the movie trades are picking, I'm just going to show you how big Death Stranding has the ability to be. The fact that movie trades, this is not coming from a video game site. So the fact that movie trades are picking up on what this game is possibly going to be on and what it's going to be about, that's a big deal. That means there's two sets of trades, meaning gaming people and movie people. They're talking about Death Stranding. So and that's great news for Death Stranding because that has the potential to pull in another type of audience. So the Star Wars game looks weak as hell. It could be. It could be. What's up, Big Cloud? It could be weak. I mean, like I said, it apparently you need to have a. Let me see if I can find it here while we're talking about it here. Let's see, it's called Fallen Order PC. There it is. Requirements. It's not that bad. It's going to be 55 gigabytes. So, and right now, I love it. People will tell you that games come out, then they go on sale. Let me show you this screenshot here. You know, oh boy, I love this stuff. This game is not even out, and it's already $48.59. Again, it's not out. This is not out yet. So is this game going to be a flop? Because right now, if I'm reading this screen right, it says $48.59 USD. So it says this is off of a $70.40 game, and according to this is on sale for $48.59. So. I mean, again, I'm just, I'm trying to, I want the people who keep claiming this stuff to keep the same energy here. So again, this game's not out. I don't think Fallen Order is out, and I do believe. Let me see if we can find another screen here on how much is going to be retail. Let's go here. Let's go to the Fallen Order price. So at Walmart, if you order it, so here, I mean, you got 1, 2, so Walmart, it's $50. Okay, so the game's not out. Ships Friday, November 15th. Okay, so again, the game's not out. That's on PS4. Want everybody to see that. Respawn, everybody can see that, and I want everybody to see the fact that it's on sale. So, all right. So you have people telling you, and look, this is already, well, this Breakpoint, I heard it's bad. I don't know if it's good or not. I don't know, because I think J-Dub City said this was a good game, especially if you play it with a group of people. So, but again, I'm just showing you this in real time, because you got people that will tell you, well, because the game goes on sale. Let's see here. Now, according to Fallen Jedi order price right here, $59.99. Now, clearly that's a suggested price, but does this mean because I can go to CD Keys and get it, does this mean the game's a flop? The game's going to fail? Okay, well, look at that price again. There it is. I just want everybody to see it. So this is cdkeys.com. Now, I'm not for sure how this works. I've never used a key, but according to this, it's $50. 50. 50. Not tree 50. 50. So again, there you go. I'm just showing you that, because do not let people, if somebody tells you, well, a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks before a game, the game's been out and it goes on sale. Obviously, that game's not out yet, and you can get it for almost, what, $10, $15 cheaper right now? Right now. I mean, if I ordered that game today, that's how much it costs. So it's crazy. So is it Fallen Order, Fallen Jedi? You know what I mean. So so you're gonna play it on Origin Access. Again, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. So if I saw the PC requirements, it wasn't as bad as I thought. No, Carl, this is not Mass Effect, but I will be playing Mass Effect later on today. I got some other stuff to do, but I will be playing it later on today. So most game boycott the Outer Worlds. No, I'm getting that. I'm getting that on PC. So that's just for that's what I'm doing. Doesn't mean you got to do it. So, but Carl, I don't want to let you down. I will be playing Mass Effect later. So, what is it? Is it Fallen Jedi or Fallen Order? What the hell is the name of that game? Fallen Order. Okay, Jedi Fallen Order. Okay, my bad. My bad. It's called the Fallen Order. Jedi Fallen Order. Hey, it's on the Unreal Engine, so I'm getting it because there's still hope for a Mass Effect game if we support this on the Unreal Engine, because EA is convinced that Frostbite is the way to go. So boycott the Outer Worlds. No, I'm getting it. But if you don't want to get it, what the Outer Worlds again proves, what it proves is that people who claim that people who say that when a company is bought out, that it doesn't, that all the deals that they already have in place are going to be followed. Nah, fam. Nope. That's all it proves. So, because then they would be making an enhanced version for the Pro. And who knows, maybe they will get an enhanced version for the Pro. But they don't have it yet. They don't have one listed. So you will play it at 4K 60 on the Fate HDR. I will be getting it. I will be getting that on the X. Yeah. So, but I will be playing it at 1080p because my X is hooked up to a monitor. So I hooked it up to a monitor, and I really enjoy it. I enjoy it hooked up to a monitor. The monitor I bought does have HDR on it, and so I'm fine with that. I am fine with that. Now I am saving up for that one that I don't know, Carlos. You remember the one I tweeted you a while back? If that goes on sale Black Friday, I'm buying that one. So I'm buying that one. I'm buying some buying 8. Is it 8? I'm buying some more RAM Friday. So I'm buying more RAM on Friday and be throwing that in, I guess, when it gets here. Jeez, I guess it'll be here Sunday, possibly 21st, maybe. So we'll have to wait and see. So something called a fallen order. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna say. Well, it is like Jedi fallen order, fallen Jedi order. It's fallen something. Okay, everybody's fallen something. Okay. So Game Pass that and uninstall afterwards. As far as Outer Worlds, is it out right now on Game Pass? I saw a shout out to Saltiest Gamer. Saltiest Gamer was happy that the Outer Worlds is Xbox enhanced, and then he said something like he was glad he got his X, and then he put out another tweet an hour later, and this will move to some of the Xbox issues that they're having. Xbox Live was down apparently in his area. That shit was funny as hell. I'm like, didn't you just say that you were going to? Didn't you just say that you were happy that you had an Xbox? I mean, I'm just asking. I'm asking for a friend. So. So we'll go to digital trends. This is another fairly popular one that I use for everybody who's understand. Well, where do you get your information at, Craig? Again, I get 90% of my information publicly, and the other 10% I get it from sources. So, but here we go. So again, according to digital trends, Xbox Live went down for users around the world. So all around the world, same song. Look, there's this notion that Xbox Live is a better service than PlayStation Plus or PlayStation Live, whatever you want to call it. Xbox Live goes down more than an elven whore after a Saturday afternoon of drinking swill. But yet, you got people that are going to tell you, well, it doesn't, it's a better service than that PlayStation. Nah, fam, it's not. It's not the better service. All right. And both services go down. Both services have issues. Both services, have maintenance done and patches done. Xbox Live goes down more than an elven whore after a Saturday afternoon of drinking swill. I mean, it just does. Now, that doesn't mean if you're enjoying it, fine. If you like it, I love it. But you got to stop with this. It's better. They're both about the same. And this year, 2019, Xbox Live has been down a lot more. It's been down a lot more than PlayStation Plus. So it is what it is, guys. And this is from October 14th. So this is a couple of days ago when it went down. So it's hilarious what is, that these cats are saying. So yeah. This FYI, I do not get why the PlayStation community keeps perpetrating that false narrative. But what's up, Ice Queen? How you doing? So what is going on, Ice Queen? So Shadow the Ghost was happening. Sam Ash was happening. So so you're not getting a pro patch that's being anti-consumer. Yeah. Where's that at? Where's that outrage at? Where, again, I'm just, it just literally keeps showing their hypocrisy. It's like their hypocrisy in a nutshell, is being exposed about that. And again, I'm still getting Outer World, but I like science fiction, so I'm going to always be interested in games like that. But I'll have to wait and see. But so we'll get to the last story here. Like I said, this is going to be a short one because I do have some other stuff to do. Let me shout out to BGS Ignore. He is putting videos back up. I was low key going to start feeling some kind of way. If you hear this, BGS, if you stop doing videos, because you out there, yes, you're right. I mean, you may feel like you're repeating yourself. But like the way you break down the information, if you don't know, BGS, he said over a year ago that automation was going to really start affecting the United States. He was 100% right on that one. So, hopefully what BGS does, if he's listening, is he'll have a show on like some future stocks that brothers can invest in, and just some stocks to look at. Maybe bring a couple people on if that's something that he's interested in. I would definitely listen to that. I don't know if he can put the Black Brain Trust back on and maybe talk about stocks or something. You know, getting closer to the holidays, the economies of the world are slowing down. The United States is in the early stages of a recession. For all you all around the world who don't know, yes, we are. So, but shout out to BGS. So I'm glad he's making videos again. So also shout out to Edward Anderson as well. He got another video up. It looks like I listened to the first 10 minutes of it. Sounds like it's a gem. I'm gonna have to get back to listening to it while I'm playing Mass Effect today for my man Carl in there. So yeah, and so yeah, let me find this article here about let's see here. Loses correct theory. So that was from August. So all right. So I'm trying to get the article to pull up here. All right, this is coming from PC Games, and this was talked about already. I'm gonna touch on it before I get out of here. So let me become Mr. Shout out to Porter Rock 77, Mr. Share My Screen. Still borrow one of his lines. So Halo Infinite loses lead producer 2 months after creative director. So look, I generally do not comment on stuff like this because people leave jobs all the time. All right, people will leave jobs. You get different positions. If you are the junior executive at Warner Brothers Studio and Anna Panera Studio offers you a senior job and more money. Yes, Warner Brothers is a bigger studio, but they're not. You're stuck in a junior position. These people leave. So maybe the lead producer went somewhere to start his or her own company. I mean, there's a chance this has happened, but I do agree with the people in the PlayStation community when they say that there were people talking cash shit about Sean Layton leaving, and I saw the videos. People, like D-Batch and them saying that PS-5 is in jeopardy and they don't know the direction that they're going. But I'm waiting to see these same cats videos and comments on Halo. Because the bottom line is this: when you lose lead producers and creative directors and all that kind of stuff, that's a bad look. It may not affect the game at all, and I'm not here to say it's going to affect the game. I'm buying the game day one. I'm buying that game. So because I'm a Halo fan, so of course I'm going to buy the game. People hated on Halo Reach. I liked Halo Reach. I bought Gears. I have all the Gears games. People hated Gears Judgment. I liked Gears Judgment, but I liked that game. I just like blowing stuff up in that game. Throwing the grenade, getting the what's it called, the boomstick gun, whatever it's called, and that thing that walks around when it shoots you, it says boom. I like that kind of stuff. So, but this may not affect the Halo game at all. All right, and let me make that clear. But this is a bad look. This is a bad look. So. And who knows? I mean, today somebody at Rockstar Games may leave, But what people are literally seeing is the hypocrisy play out. And again, it's Twitter. I don't know why you were expecting anything less but hypocrisy from a lot of the people on Twitter. But so you shouldn't be surprised. But this is possibly a big deal. And it's a bad look, and I don't care how it's spun. It's a bad look. It may not mean anything at all, however, but it is a bad look. But yeah, I've seen the fact that I've seen the fact that the same people that left video after video and all that kind of stuff about Sean Layton leaving and stuff like that, and all the stuff that was going on. Where's their energy at for this? And Mike Ybarra sitting up there coming into work one day and saying deuces. And I wish Mike Ybarra nothing but the best of luck. But yeah, where's your energy? Where's the energy for that? So Lincoln Clay, good morning, young man. Good morning. So see, the Xbox can't be affordable if the price of the X. Well, the price of the Xbox X has dropped. I mean, my Xbox X bundle, and my bundle came with the game and another joystick. That was less. I got that for less than. I got that like for $4 something. Again, that all came with. I mean, that was the bundle and a joystick or a gamepad. So, I mean, the gamepad is just still in the box. So. So it's still back there in the box chilling. So infinite L's for these Xbox. Oh yeah. Look, I don't think the Xbox Scarlet will sell well. I'm not here to say it won't be a good kit. I'm not here to say it won't be a good piece of tech. I'm not here to say that it won't blow people's drawers off with game graphics. But is it going to sell well? No, I don't think it's going to sell very well. But again, I think Microsoft knows that. That's why they're trying to inoculate themselves through through the streaming services and through what is it called, the user engagement numbers and all that kind of stuff. So, because those are numbers that can be manipulated and things like that. Because you'll never know the true user number. You just won't. I mean, the only way to get it is you have to have stock in Microsoft, and then they will send you a Freedom of Information Act form. You have to file that form. It goes to the business part of Microsoft, and Microsoft will email you the exact engagement number because legally they have to. But who wants to go in and go through all that shit and wait 8 weeks for that number? So. So again, there's a lot of people that will, but not me. I'm not going to do that. So let's see here. Lincoln Clay took the day off, so he's going to be VRing it all day. Yeah, I'm going to get my truck to the shop today, and then I will be running some errands. And then when I come home, I'm gaming for the rest of the day. I will be gaming for the rest of the day. So I played Gears for about 20 minutes before it crashed on me. So anybody who's saying, am I still playing Gears? I'm trying to play Gears to the end of the month. And after that, I'm going to cancel my Game Pass. So a matter of fact, I have Game Pass Ultimate. So I need to see if I can play Outer Worlds now. So I need to see if I can play it now. Also, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. That's coming out, the Infinite, what's it called? The Ultimate Edition's coming out in a couple weeks. And that will have all the tombs unlocked. That will have all Lara Croft outfits. That will have all the guns that you need. And yeah, I'm seriously thinking about getting that one. I mean, I've got Shadow of the Tomb Raider on PC. Shout out to the PC community. Shout out to them. And then I looked at the Steam library, really looked at it, and the PC community got a shit ton of games they share. So I want to give a huge shout out to the PC community because they've got something called Shadows Die Twice on there. They've got they got a bunch of stuff on there that I need to really take a look at. I've been using Origins, and yeah, Origins is starting to get a little played out. All right. So, but again, you don't have to be a member of Origins to get their games. They just, I think if you're a member, you get them cheaper. You'll get them cheaper. So, but oh no, I see something in there about Zaddy. Shout out to Ash and Lucas. She said for me to try to stop using the term white Zaddy. So I'm trying to do better, So they downplay people leaving Halo again. Again, and it may not be nothing. It may not be nothing. So let me make that clear. So, but it's a bad look. No matter how you look at it, it's a bad look. It may not have anything to do with the game, but it's a bad look. So, so yeah, giving free smoke to fanboys. Look, do not. Somebody did email me or direct message me. I think you all call it now. You all don't even call it email anymore. You all say direct message. So yeah, I got a direct message from a couple of people, and so let me just say this real quick: blocking people really doesn't. I agree with Crap Gamer when he said this. Really doesn't solve anything. So you can so the best but you do not, and this is for the people who direct messaged me and wanted some advice on, because some couple people that they've listened to the podcast, they've listened to King Thrash, they've listened to different people, Foxy Games, they've listened to a bunch of different people. They're thinking about starting their own YouTube channels. And my advice for you, after you get started, don't argue with people who believe their own lies. You just let them do it, because Foxy Games is 100% correct. Time will expose all the people that are doing it. It's like, look, you have people saying games going on sale 2 weeks after the games are released means the game flopped, when clearly I just showed you the Fallen Jedi game, Fallen Order, Jedi Fallen Order. Let me get it right. That's on sale now, and it's not even out. And I can get it for $50 or $48. You saw it. I don't have to do that. What do you all say? That's the receipt. That person who claims that doesn't know, whoever claims that doesn't know what they're talking about. Okay, because there's always a cheaper place to go get the game. If a new Assassin's Creed game comes out tomorrow, if I go to Walmart, Target, wherever, GameStop, Best Buy, I'm going to pay full retail price. But what if Ubisoft has, Ubisoft, I may be able to get it directly from Ubisoft for $5 to $10 off. Does that, because it's a direct sale. They cut out the middleman, and all of a sudden I benefit from it. You see what I'm saying? Does that mean the game's gonna flop? Does that mean the game's a disaster? No, doesn't. It just means that selling direct to the consumer cuts out the middleman. If you don't believe that, there's a black man named Frank Lucas. I believe his name was Frank Lucas. He's portrayed by Denzel Washington in American Gangster. Okay, why did Frank Lucas's heroin get to the United States so fast? It's because he directly bought it from the Vietnamese. He did not have a middleman come in. Okay, he bought it. He went over there. He negotiated, and then he got it to come in. That's the truth. So it's just like when you all were telling me how PlayStation has its own store. Okay, and you do realize that everything on that PlayStation store is cheaper than if I go to retail to get it, because retail I got to pay that markup. Whereas having a PlayStation store, having a PlayStation store allows me to just play the game, to just buy it directly from them. Okay, this is why companies like Amazon, this is why they did so well, and why companies like Bed Bath and Beyond and Sears and all those companies, Sears is going out of business. In my city that I'm in, Sears has a big sign up when you go past the friggin' mall. It says Sears blowout, store closing for good. So yeah, those stores are going out of business. Bed Bath and Beyond is rumored to be going out of business. So, now come on, SS9. Halo is not trash. So, but hey, look, if you think it's trash, I respect your opinion. So, but yeah, guys, but that is it. I want to get on. See, still got you blocked. Well, I mean, again, he did a video the other day about, I'm sure you all heard about the PlayStation demo, that PS-5. Let me talk about that real quick. PlayStation 5 has demoed a game that allegedly was in it was in 4K, but it was running like at 30 FPS. So let me see if I can just find a quick article. And no, that's not it. That's not it. Let's see here. I don't know if that's an accurate article. Never used that source before. All right, but allegedly All right, allegedly PlayStation has put a game out. Okay, yeah, I'll pull this up real quick, and let me just this is from Tweettown, and again, and this is just again the next gen PS5 Scarlet open world game, best real time graphics. So apparently, the PlayStation demoed a game on the PS5. I don't know about the Scarlet, okay, but this company, I don't know who it was, all right, demoed a game, and it blew away. It totally blew away this journalist that was at the thing. So it was at the event, and it turns out it's a real event. It's a real game. It says it's an early state of the game, early state, but it is 25 to 30 FPS. Okay. So, and again, it's early. So, will they get it to go to 30 locked? Possibly. Well, you got to remember, AMD got 4K native at 30 frames per second with 7.4, 7.5 T flops. I mean, it's an old article. Okay, they were able to get it, but it just says better yet, there were reportedly 75 to 100 branches and hundreds of leaves on a single bush, with the poster adding casting perfect fucking shadows. Keep in mind, this was just a random whatever the fuck bush. Again, that's a direct quote from this article. It says the game was running at full 2160p. So we're looking at 4K graphics here and on the Navi-based hardware. So we can assume, I mean, this is the article saying this, we can assume whatever it was being played on this. All right. It says, so we can assume whatever it was being played on is similar. That should have been a comma right there. Is similar to the Radeon RX 5700 XT or the new PS5 Xbox Scarlet development consoles going around. So again, this is it. So full post is here. Says the demo I saw had the very best real-time graphics I've ever seen. And what I mean by that is it looked like a real game you can play. Not some super polished UE4, I believe that's Unreal Engine 4, or Unity Tech demo that you would see at GDC or Game Development Conference, okay? To me, there was no mistaking this for a current generation or on PC or console. To be clear, in the scope, lighting, environment, dynamics, Red Dead Redemption 2 or The Last of Us 2 aren't even in the same time zone as this. Now, that's his opinion, okay? And yeah, it kind of was like a Shadowfall moment to me. I believe that's Killzone, a PS4 exclusive, by the way. Well, maybe you can play that on PC, but not natively, all right? Says it seemed totally different from what I've been used to in the previous generation. Says now, granted, frame rate was maybe 25 to 30-ish, and it was early, but I actually said it out loud, what the fuck, when I saw it. Hugely impressive. So what makes this funny is that, and I'll give a shout out to another content creator, Crap Gamer, because he actually put this article out, I want to say either Sunday or Monday, and there were people in his chat mad that he wasn't talking about the Xbox. And it's like, look, to me, this now what I just read, that was, had nothing to do with Xbox. So, but it's just that was shown on the PlayStation, and so the people were mad in his comment section saying, well, how come it's not talking about the Xbox? And again, it has nothing to do with Xbox. It doesn't mean Xbox won't do the same thing. It just means Xbox's dev kit. I think it is, again, shout out to my source, the Xbox dev kit is behind the PlayStation dev kit. Okay? That's just what it seems like. Because again, I got people saying that Sony is going to unveil the Xbox dev kit. I'm sorry, Sony's going to unveil their kit, their PS5, in February. again, I've had people, I've seen people put that out. So I'm not saying that that's not true, but I've not seen Sony come out with anything like that. I mean, I haven't. So I don't know how they're now. I know they're having an event in February, but I thought that's for The Last of Us Part 2, because The Last of Us Part 2 is going to be this generation's crowning achievement for gaming. Okay, so, and I was told that by a friend of mine that worked at GameStop. He literally said because they've seen it and they've seen it running, and he was like, he couldn't believe what he was looking at, and it will be this generation's crowning achievement. So again, the top game right now on the Xbox that is a multi-plat game called Red Dead Redemption Part 2. That's reality, people. So said PS5 is giving out free smoke. Again, again, it is right now. People are impressed by it, and the fact that they are releasing so much stuff here in the last. They've released a lot of stuff about it here over the last 3 weeks. That just goes to show you that they are immensely confident in what they're about to bring out. So certainly hope it delivers. So somebody says, Paul G said, White Daddy said The Last of Us 2 is overrated and downgraded. Well, again, who cares what they say? You got the same. Didn't they also say that it was? I mean, that's amazing. The same people that said that it was downgraded also thought it was being shown on a PS5. I mean, that just shows how stupid those people are. But guys, I mean, that was it for me. I do have to go. I got to get my vehicle into the shop. So I will. So the tip game on Xbox is Zoo Tycoon. Ugh, okay. Well, Zoo Tycoon, maybe, I don't know. Dude claiming the game looks like it couldn't be played on an i9 9900 RTX Titan. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, remember, when the Xbox is hooked up to the cloud, it's more powerful than what was it, 4 Titans or whatever it was called. Whatever. Shout out to Iron Wolf. It's more powerful than like 4. What did you say? 4 Titans or 6? It was something like that. It's been a while. So. The dude claiming the game, yeah, I read that one already. But all right, then, guys, I am going to jump out of it. Yeah, to me, Xbox is irrelevant because you can just get the game on PC. And again, if you want a Xbox Scarlet right now, get you that AMD 3600X, and then get you the AMD 5700. Get about 24 gigs of RAM, and you're set. Get you an SSD. I'm sorry, get an SSD, and there you go. I mean, and get you a gamepad, get you a HOTAS joystick, and have fun. So, D-Bat said Last of Us 2 is running PS5 and the Sony was lying. All right, well, we now know that's not true, but yeah, he did say that, Paul G. So, yes. So, shout out to everybody that was here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Lincoln Clay, BitCloud, man, oh man, King Thrash. Everybody was here. Jemiah, everybody was here. JP Loco, I see you, brother. Hopefully, go down there and have some ribs on the Barbie down in Australia. So, Ice Queen, I saw you there too. Shout out to you. Everybody was here. Everybody have a good day. I will be doing some game streaming later on. I don't know if I'm going to stream The Witcher for an hour. I don't know, Mass Effect Andromeda, Mass Effect 2. I don't know. It'll be something, though. Shadow the Tomb Raider on PC. I don't know. But we'll have to wait and see. All right, guys. I'll talk to you all later. You all stay blessed. Take it easy. Peace.